Welcome to Lycomingfootball.com. This is the Wednesday show. The weather looks like it might hold up a little bit, at least for this interview, and some rain possibly coming in, thunderstorms. We're talking to, I guess it'd be linebacker coach Mike Weber with 1B.
1B, correct.
And 25 years as a coach for Lycoming football. Is that correct?
That's correct, John. This is the start of my 25th year. Time goes by pretty fast when you're doing something that you're passionate about and you really love to do. Time doesn't really matter. It really goes by fast. I've been fortunate enough to coach with a great group of guys, starting off with Coach Girardi, now with Coach Clark. Obviously, my best friend, my dad, my brother, just about everything. Coach Weiser's been really true and good to me, and I always said that this is my heaven here. Mm-hmm. If I ever have a bad day at work, I teach down at a local high school. If that's a bad day or something goes wrong at home, when I'm here in this little area here, everything's perfect when you're here. So I've been very fortunate, very blessed to be able to be here for that long period of time.
Yeah, this is kind of a living the dream, so to speak, huh?
Yeah, it is a dream. Yeah. It's a dream come true. We've been successful, and every day keep on trying to get better than what you were the day before. So it's a wonderful trip that I've been on here.
Let's roll the cameras back 25 years. How did you get to Lycoming? How did all that take place in that first year?
My first year here as a freshman, I was recruited by Coach Curry, Coach Girardi, and it was funny the way it happened. I was on a visit up at Mansfield on an overnight Friday night, and I came down and I stopped at Lycoming here, and my heart was I was really set to go to Catholic University out in Washington, D.C. I went to Catholic high school, and I liked that. And then when I came here, I went home that Saturday. It was only a day trip, and I went home and said, Mom, Dad, I said, I found where I want to go to school. So, just the atmosphere here. Coach Girardi was an unbelievable person, unbelievable as recruiting, and I just felt at home. I felt it was where I belonged to be.
So you played for Lycoming linebacker?
Yep, I played from 84 to 87, my 4 years. Mm-hmm. I was a member of the first team that made it into the NCAA playoffs in 1985, so yep.
So you were on the team coaching when they went to the first national championship? Well, both.
Both. I was on both of them, yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Quite an experience, wasn't it, down there in Bradenton?
Bradenton was a true experience.
Yeah.
To get down there, to be in Florida, just to see some of the kids never flew before, and you get down, you fly into Sarasota, have a motorcade from Sarasota to our hotel rooms, and just the way they treat you was phenomenal down there. That was, of all the games and experiences, that football-wise, that was probably the pinnacle of that.
Yeah, yeah. And what is it like coaching with Weiser?
It's unique. You never know what to expect. There's no one more passionate than Steve Weiser. Everything he does, it's 100% full go. Even when on a bad day when he could feel the worst in the world, I don't know where the guy finds his energy. He's just phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yeah, he just keeps on ticking, doesn't he?
Yep.
I noticed in the Brockport game, I don't know what you call this. I wish I knew more about the lingo of football. I call it the Peyton Manning offense. Brockport would come out, set up, and then see where we lined up, and then they'd back off and maybe change the play. I don't see many D3 football teams doing that.
Nope, they were very patient. There was a no-huddle offense, and they got to the line of scrimmage. It was a cat and mouse game. They see what we were lining up in as far as our coverages, and then they'd audible to that, and then it was our job to try to mix things up to get something else in. So cat and mouse game, and it's tough, and a lot of the ownership on that stuff went to our kids because it's hard to make those calls that quick. So our kids were making the adjustments and so forth, and we did a pretty darn good job of that.
Is that you think that's the new thing coming to D3 football?
It's up to the individual schools and the coaches. In our league, one or two schools do it, but for the most part, it's not a real hurry up type thing. They're still snapping the ball, and there's 8, 9, 10 seconds left on the clock. So it's just not allowing you to sub the way you want to sub and so forth. So you just got to be on your toes with it and be working efficiently.
Yep. I guess we're going to get rained out here.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. I guess we play Wilkes this weekend. What do you see for them? Running is their big name of the game, but they can pass too.
Yeah, they throw the ball, but obviously Coach Sheptock's been around a long time, and his MO is to run the football. So, and I'm sure that's not going to change. And we're going to come in. Our goal every week in and week out, regardless of who we're playing, is to stop the run. Our goal is to make every team that we play one-dimensional and attack it from there. But number one, you got to be able to stop the run. If you can't stop the run, it could turn out to be a long day for you.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck to you in another 25, Mike.
25 sounds good. Thanks, John.
Thank you. This has been a production of Lycomingfootball.com.